Aloha everybody, welcome back. Mahalo for watching. In today's video I want to talk about living in the jungle and how to make yourself comfortable. If you know anyone that's moving to Hawaii or moving to the jungle, this video will help them out. And I hope you enjoy watching this video. Please subscribe, like this video, comment, share this video, hit that bell symbol to get notifications for when I upload a video. You can watch it and tell me what you think. Let's just get right into it. Okay, first, this is going to be part one. I'll do other videos on this subject, but right now I want to talk about a few tips that I think will help people that have never lived in the jungle or have been to the jungle. First, it rains a lot, and I want to say I was born and raised in Hawaii in the jungle, and we do have all different environments. So you could be living in the desert or the jungle, so there's all these different environments. I'm going to concentrate on living in the jungle in this video. So it's wet all the time. It's pretty obvious. It rains a lot here. I'm at 1,000 feet, so it does get cold sometimes, but not really. If you're on the mainland, are cold, or at least to me, we start complaining that it's cold when it gets below 68, and the temperature never really goes beyond 10-degree difference. So during the winter, it could be, you know, the low 65 and everybody's freezing, and then the high would be 75. And in the summer, the low would be like 72 and the high would be like 73 or something like that. So there's not a huge range unless you go up to the mountain, 14,000 feet. We just got a bunch of snow up there. I can go from the desert to the snow to the jungle in a matter of a few hours. So we have all these different environments, and I want to concentrate on living in the jungle because that's my main experience in Hawaii and living in Hawaii and being born and raised here. So first, this part I will talk just about simple, you know, like laundry. I want to talk about laundry. I want to talk about hygiene. I want to talk about pest, mosquito abatement. And first I want to say, you just kind of live with it. Mosquitoes, they only bother you for so long, and then you gotta get used to it, especially if you grew up here. So they don't really bother me too much, and I would use lavender to keep the mosquitoes away. Now, I'm not into all the chemical DEET and all that crazy stuff that can be really bad for you. Now you're saying, oh, I don't want to smell like a girl. Well, lavender mixed with the manly scent is awesome. The ladies love it. And for you ladies, this is great. You know, it keeps mosquitoes away, keeps us smelling good, and in the jungle, there's going to be a lot of man stench and woman stench. Unfortunately, it's very humid and hot here. So I like the lavender oil, the essential oil. You put it on yourself, and you smell good, and it doesn't 100% keep the mosquitoes away, but it does a good enough job that I like it. And I'm not gonna, cover myself in DEET and, have all the chemicals on me. Now, next up would be clothing. If you leave your clothing wet for a couple days, it gets a sour smell. Well, hydrogen peroxide will take that out. You wash your clothes, you put some hydrogen peroxide in there. I like to add it to every load, basically, to kill bacteria and mold and stuff like that, because you sweat in the jungle and it gets trapped in your clothing, and then it starts to mold, and it's really not good. And in the jungle, you got to have quality stuff, but it can't be really expensive stuff because it gets thrashed really easy in the jungle. And white is not the best color. It shows so much, and especially the mold. So if you want to get the sour smell, moldy smell out of your clothes, I would suggest always using hydrogen peroxide. And this is so useful around the homestead, around the home. You just always have a whole bunch of hydrogen peroxide and rubbing alcohol around, for wounds and stuff like that. And then also with the laundry, of course, a dryer helps, right? I don't have a dryer. I hang my clothes, and I've been thinking about getting a dryer, but it doesn't really help a whole lot, because after you dry them that night, it's going to be 100% humidity, so it's going to get wet, and then in the morning it's so it's kind of a struggle. And I live in a single walled house, and that's what typical Southeast Asian or South American house will be, a single walled house, because you don't want to have the drywall in there and you don't know what's growing behind it. But there is an advantage to that, because you can have a fireplace in a normal mainland house and keep everything dry. And you're thinking, well, why would I have a fireplace when it's 72 degrees? It's to keep the house dry. It might get toasty in there. It's to keep your place dry. Now with the laundry, you want to have a good detergent first and foremost. I usually like a liquid over the powder, and then I add borax. This helps the detergent work and clean your clothing. And I also use this for bladesmithing when you're making Damascus. When I was younger, you use this at the forge. So it's kind of interesting. It's a multi-purpose home cleaner detergent stuff. This is like a couple bucks or whatever, and it lasts a long time. And I put it in every load. Now you want to keep your feet clean and not wet. I know locals and people in the jungle will just go barefoot. I've gotten a little bit away from that. As I get older, you gotta take care of your feet better. You can't just have them open and all sorts of staph and all sorts of diseases, and then your skin gets messed up and you get like jungle rot. You don't want that. So I wear boots a lot, or shoes. I do probably about 50-50. Actually, I probably wear flip-flops a little bit more. I wear flip-flops in the house and as much outside as I can. But if I'm really working or going into the jungle or doing some yard work, I'm pretty much always wearing boots, especially when it's muddy. I don't like muddy feet. And you're always going to want to keep your feet dry when they're in the boots, because a waterproof boot can make you sweat and it's hot. So I always have some kind of talcum powder. I like baby powder because you can sprinkle it on your bed, and it's makes everything silky and it keeps your feet dry in your boots. Now that's basically this video. Just real quick, I will do other videos like a part 2. I think I want to cover hitchhiking, because there is a lot of hitchhiking in Hawaii, and I want everybody to be informed about that and hear my experience picking up hitchhikers or hitchhiking myself when I was younger. Now I'm just gonna wrap this video up right here. I hope you like this video. Comment. I love all your comments. I love the interaction between YouTube creator and viewer. And remember, hit that red subscribe button to get further videos. And until next time, aloha! Okay, I'm good. Oh yeah. Deodorant is another good thing to have. Oh, I'm good. Oh yeah. Oh, the jungle. The smell of mold and moisture. Ah!